Hello, welcome to another video. Today I've come to what was part of the old Western Valley Railway. It used to run from Dunton Green, calling it Chevening, Halt, Braisted and then into Westerham. Now I am on part of what was the old disused track. So we're going to be walking a little way to see what we find, but I have found so far here. I'm not sure if that's an original gateway for when the railway was running here. I'll zoom in. It does look original. Whether or not it would have been a passing track for the local farmer as well at that point. And through the bushes there, you have another gate. Not sure if you can see that or not, but you can see it was once an old disused railway line. So we continue. And a dog. On the right track. Oh yeah, thank you. Cheers.
Thank you.
Yeah. Down. Does look very railway origin, doesn't it? Like I said, I did want to make another video on this, but it'd be another day, the full track. Oh yeah, something that might interest you. I know these were something to do with the railway as well. Maybe something for the signalling. I'm sure that was something to do with the signal. Continue. Today we should get up to where the original Chevening Halt station was, but also in the video I'm going to take you down to what is now Chevening Lake for boats and sailing boats. I'll tell you a little bit of history on that. I say in another video I will be walking from Dunton Green towards Westerham to see what remains of the old track. I say I won't be able to do some of it because some of it has got the M25 running over where the old track bed used to be. So we'll walk as far as we can. Then we go back down towards, there would have been a bridge here. You see it's very railway here. There's a telltale signs of an old track. So there would have been a bridge here, as you can see, as it goes down. The bridge would have run all the way along. First time I've been along here. This line opened in 1881 and closed in 1961. But you've got to try and find our way across now. Whoops. Got to try and get across here now. What way do you want to go?
Oh my god.
I'll come prepared, but Joe hasn't come prepared. I'll go down that way. Don't me to hold your water bottle.
What's across that way then?
Well,
Yeah, it carries on along the fields all that way.
so we're going to try and find another way across. Joe hasn't got waterproof boots on, so we're going to try and find another way across here.
Literally.
told her to bring her wellies, but she didn't listen. Oh yeah, there's another opening here, so we can go through this way and back again. In a minute the field does open up quite a bit, so you'll see the North Downs in the video as well. Let's hope we can get across this way, because otherwise we'll have to leave Joanna behind. She's busy taking photographs. Yeah. And here we are, into the rolling hills. The M26 in the background. Further up it does join onto the 25. So we'll continue to where the old railway used to be. We managed to find a continuation on the path, which was once the old track bed. I'll turn you around to show where we was. So there would have been a bridge here, I should imagine, because there's a bit of a drop down there. So we continue on through what once was the old track. See where this leads us. As I say, I'll get up to where the old Chevening Halt station was today. Also I want to tell you a little bit of history on Chevening Lake as well. Very overgrown down here, as are a lot of Disused tracks. As I say, I didn't know any of this was here. I found out a little bit of history on the line. Some old posts. I don't know if they were from British Railway days. You can see the North Downs in the background. They were British Railways when they closed the line back in 1961. There were attempts to try and save this line, so they wanted to have it as a preserved railway, but they didn't get the chance to do it. By the time the M25 was built, the train used to run on some parts of where the M25 is now. So it would be good to try and find some old relics, and that would be quite interested with that, or some sleepers at least. Some more ballast. Let's just zoom in. Open here. A bit further. cheeky little squirrel running around in the background there. That's interesting. Just trying to get as much detail on this walk as I possibly can for my viewers. I'm not sure if that's just a stone or that has something to do with the old railway, maybe. So you're welcome to leave a comment if you do know a bit more history on this line, because I'll be interested to know. Back towards the track. Here we are. First little remnant. Now, I'm not sure what that is, but somebody will know. So please feel free to comment on this. I'm not sure what that was. I'll be interested to know though. Maybe an old signal post. Something to do with signalling, I should imagine. If you don't know, please feel free to comment. Just let me know. We continue, see what else we can find. At Dunton Green, where it used to branch off towards Westerham, the old subway still does remain there, but unfortunately the platform doesn't remain, which is a shame. Sure how far we can actually get through here. Oh yeah. And here we do have an opening. Got to run a while along here. We managed to make it a bit further over the hurdles there, so we continue a bit further on, and I know some of it is private land, which we'll stay away from that, so we go as far as we can, then we come back onto the lake itself and I'll tell you a little bit of history on the lake. You'll see it's very railway origin. So the line from Dunton Green to Westerham, I think it was about 4.5 to 5 miles. So not a big line, but there were attempts to try and revive it as a heritage line, which didn't happen, unfortunately. Where you see all the trees up in front, I think that's as far as we can go here. So I'm going to take you down onto the old lake and tell you a little bit of history on the lake, and a little bit of history on where the new built houses are that are built back in the 90s, newish. That's the thing with these videos, you don't quite know what you're going to stumble upon, and some of them can be quite interesting. Yeah, so I think this is the end of the line for us. Yeah, there's a house up the front, so yeah, I think that's it. I see the M26 in the background, vaguely. Now we'll be showing you where the original Chevening Halt station used to be sited. There we are, have the Spitfire flying up in the sky there. Just about to see it disappearing into the distance. As you can still see. Show you some more countryside here. Onwards bounds we should go. Welcome back. We are now at what used to be the original Chevening Halt station. Now in the distance there, you see it's private land along there, but back over where the trees are, over through that way, used to be where the train used to come through, used to come along here, and just over the road here, where the sign is, as you can see the sign, I'll take you over there in a minute. Whoop. Used to be where the steps are at road level. Used to be where the original steps were down to Chevening Halt station. Now I'm going to take you further up. I can show you where the M26 joins the M25, and hopefully in the video I can show you now where the motorway runs along, where the old track bed once was. You see it's down here, it's quite deep down here. Big old drop. As they're looking back on some more countryside as well. That's I do apologise about the noise. We might not be able to see from here where the original track went. Well, we will give it a go. Take you further over the footbridge, and so I do apologise about the noise here. I do apologise about the wind, if you can hear the wind in the film as well. And I don't think you can see where the old track bed once was. I think the trees are in the way, but I'll do my best. In the nearest triangle, so we come a bit further over. Turn the camera around. If I'm not mistaken, I think the original station was straight ahead. Straight over there was the original Chevening Halt station in the triangle area. And further up the track, where the old track was, it's now part of the M25 and M26. So, from a noisy M25 up on the bridge. Thanks for watching. Please feel free to like, subscribe and comment. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.